Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the Nave News Update. It's Friday, March 23rd. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. This spring, visitors to the Smithsonian's National Museum of the American Indian in Washington, D.C. have the opportunity to learn about the history and culture of the Cherokee people. For the fifth consecutive year, the Cherokee Nation, Eastern Band of Cherokee, and the United Keetoowah Band of Cherokee are partnering to host Cherokee Days at the museum. The three-day event will run April 13th through the 15th and is free to attend. Cherokee Days shares the authentic history of the Cherokee people through live cultural art demonstrations and cultural performances. The production team behind OCO, Voices of the Cherokee People, will screen episodes from the newest season of its Emmy-winning series each day and host a question and answer on Saturday, April 14th. Those unable to attend the event in person can still take part in the Cherokee Days experience through an interactive website by visiting CherokeeDays.com. The National Congress of the American Indians has released a new report summarizing results of the first 5 years of tribal government expanded criminal jurisdiction over non-Indians under the tribal provisions of the 2013 Reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act. The report was released in conjunction with the March 19th Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on the need to reauthorize the Violence Against Women's Act. NCAI said it worked closely with 18 tribal nations who have arrested non-Indians under this landmark provision. These tribes reported 143 arrests of 128 different non-Indian alleged offenders. These arrests have led to 74 convictions and 5 acquittals to date, with some cases still pending. VAWA has allowed tribes to finally prosecute these longtime abusers who previously had evaded justice and provide increased safety and justice for victims who previously had little recourse against their abusers. The report highlights specific examples illustrating successes as well as gaps in the law that Congress should address. For more information, you can check out ncai.org/tribal-VAWA. The adoption of Mary Jameson, an audiobook narrated by 14-time Native American Music Award winner Joanne Shenandoah, was released on March 20th during Women's History Month. Shenandoah is also writing her own book, Lifting the Spirit, about her near-death experience with her health over the past few years and how she has overcome through music, meditation, healthy eating, exercise, and spiritual healings. For more information, you can check out JoanneShenandoah.com. Ed Rice, author of a book about former Major League Baseball player Louis Sockalexis, is again at the forefront of an effort to recognize the groundbreaking athlete. Rice has teamed up with Theodore Bear Mitchell and John Bear Mitchell on the board of directors of the Friends for Sockalexis, a committee that will raise money to build a monument dedicated to Louis. Louis, who is a Penobscot, was the first known Native American and person of color to play any professional sport. He played 94 career games for the Cleveland Spiders from 1897 to 1899 and was believed to be the inspiration behind the team's eventual decision to change their name to the Cleveland Indians in 1915. The new season of the Lightfoot Show, featuring Gary and Carmen Davis, began airing live on Facebook and Instagram this month. You can catch the show live on Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The show is also available on iTunes and wherever else podcasts are available. The topic for episode 23, season 2 of the Lightfoot Show was You're Alive for a Reason. Gary Davis's latest Forbes article, Tribal Economic Development Aspirations, analyzing Senator Warren's recent speech to Indian Country, is also available. The link to the article can be found at Forbes.com. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Nave News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.